right, what you're looking at is a Cherokee purple tomato. That's the mother plant. That's the fruit I got from that one mother plant. I'll let you look at this. You see there's some cracking. That happens a lot with heirloom beefsteaks. And there's even some issues on the bottom. Now, I love the Cherokee purple, everything about it. And I made this selection to breed to Brandybear so that I can get a dark tomato, have some of those dark tone tastes. And I'm hoping that Brandybear will improve upon the plant structure of Cherokee purple, hopefully help reduce some of the splitting, and just overall create a nice dark tomato that is seedless, because Brandybear is a seedless. So what I'm trying to do is create a really good tasting dark tomato that is parthenocarpic. So what we're going to do is the same thing we typically do, even though this is just a basic Cherokee purple. The seeds in it is going to be a hybrid between Cherokee purple and Brandybear, but this actual tomato is just a Cherokee purple. So what you see is the Cherokee purple taste, the Cherokee purple bricks, and the Cherokee purple basic weight. It's all just Cherokee purple right now. Again, it's the seeds inside. So I'm using my GoPro for the first time, so I'm having to stand up and look over to see the what I'm filming more secure, better than my Canon Vixia. So this weighs 10.89, right at 11 ounces. That's pretty good size for a Cherokee purple. It's nice, hefty. And that's more or less what my ideal tomato I want is, about 12 ounces, 12 to 14 ounces, because I like for a beefsteak a hefty tomato, something that'll cover the bread of a tomato sandwich. So anyway, you got the weight on there. Let's cut this bad boy open. Let you see what it looks like. It's got nice colors. It's got kind of a brownish chocolate color on top, and then it's got hues of red, maybe mahogany in there, brick. It's just a great tomato all around. I've always loved this tomato. Okay, so we do have seed. It's not seed laden like I was hoping. It's not full of seeds, but there's enough seed here to do what I need to do with it. So it's a little more red on the inside, but a darker red, kind of, well, a darker red. We'll just keep it at that. I'm going to do a bricks test. That's what this is, a bricks tester. Juicy. All right. See, that's kind of, this is pretty good. This has got a bricks of 5, and it's a little bit later in the season. We're in February now, in the dead of winter, or February is the dead of winter really, but a month or two ago I was getting lower bricks ratings from a lot of my heirlooms, but this Cherokee purple is at 5, and that's pretty darn good. So I'm anticipating a good tasting piece here. Now I'm going to cut a piece that's got less seeds. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'll give you a taste test because why not? That's what I always do. It's very good and creamy. It's very creamy. It's probably a touch on the too ripe side, but it's still very, very good. So that's this tomato review for the Cherokee purple, and to let you know that I'm crossing Cherokee purple with my now premier cultivar Brandybear to create a seedless dark tomato. This is Brandybear. I just got through discussing the fruit set is not dependent upon pollination. So as long as the plant will grow, a tomato will grow. Okay, this particular tomato, I've got two of them here. I'll go ahead and put them here. That I'm going to weigh. We'll cut them open, get a look at what they look like on the inside, and then get a bricks and a taste test like I do the others. This particular tomato generally is 1 to 2 points higher in bricks, and I'm not sure if it's because of a lack of seeds or less seeds or the parents that I bred these to, but anyway, the taste is very, very, very rich. And if you look at these tomatoes, they're gorgeous shape, gorgeous everything about them. Grams is 298.3 and 205.9. We'll change it to ounces. So this one is 7.26 ounces. And this one is 10 1/4, 10.25 ounces. They're when they're grown outside, they're almost always this size and bigger. All right, that's what she looks like. Very meaty. The local gel, the gel that's in here, is thicker than a normal tomato would be if it had seeds. And I don't see any seeds in it yet. I'll bring it up closer. And there's no seeds because this variety of mine that I'm breeding is parthenocarpic. I call the parthenocarpy Pat B. Pat is PAT is a short term for parthenocarpy, and B is after me, so Pat B tentatively. Alright, I'm going to get a bricks, then we will cut it open further, and I'll get a taste test on it. Alright, it's 6 1/4, which is typically about what this plant's been producing, and most of the time it's over 6, which is significantly higher than everything else I've grown in 2022, and it's December now. So let's cut this thing open. What we're trying to do now is see if there's any seed that's hidden somewhere in here. So we're going to cut open the tomato, and then it'll be conveniently sliced for taste testing. A lot of people still don't believe that my work is real, that these are actually in fact completely seedless, and they do grow in both cold and hot weather. Alright, so let's take piece by piece. Sometimes you'll see stuff that looks sort of like a seed, like sometimes a reflection off the light. That's why I tilt it. Sometimes something like this might look like a seed, but it's not. It's part of the, I don't know what you'd call it. See, mash it, it disappears. Placenta is maybe not the correct term, but maybe it is. So no seed in that piece. No seed in that piece. I'll go ahead and get a taste test with this one. Oh my gosh. What I've come to say with these is this is like, it's got a little bit of bite, which is what I prefer. You might call it spiciness. But it's like another tomato that's a really good tomato but concentrated. This is like, I'll use the word concentrated. It is so good. None in that one. Here you'll see that these little bitty specks in here, and those are ovules, I guess you'd call them, unfertilized seeds, because the tomato has those before it's ever fertilized. None in that one. None in that one. None in that one. I'm going to eat this one. Oh my gosh. That's fantastic. None in that one. Alright. This is the flower side. Cut it open too. So this is the time, from the time I brought it in, which was, I don't know, a month and a half ago maybe. Some of these were outside, and the weather was nice enough that they got pollinated. But now they're coming in where they're completely seedless because they're not getting pollinated. See that right there? The amount of pith, or the white hard part, a lot of times are in tomatoes, is small in this variety. And I like that a lot because that means more tomato. And that piece. So, what does this mean? The seedlessness capability here, well, doesn't have to be fertilized. And if you use your extrapolation from there, if it doesn't have to be fertilized, then it doesn't need a pollinator, it doesn't need bees, it doesn't need a person coming around with a wand and zzz, buzzing it like I use this right here, this old toothbrush. Sonicare, and I will buzz flowers when I want seed from other cultivars primarily. It means that it can be grown anywhere a plant can be grown, because it doesn't need to be pollinated. And of course, if it's not pollinated, it doesn't have seeds. No seeds in this tomato at all, anywhere. So it's an ambitious thing that I'm doing, and year after year that's what I'm doing. I'm moving further and further down the line towards beautiful tomatoes that are disease resistant and can grow anywhere.
How long do we gotta stay here?